Pokemon Go family, Mikey here. Mikey Train. Eventually, I'm gonna try to do some, hopefully get some channel art, maybe have a train with all Pokemon on it. I mean, we'll figure something out. But, good news, as you can see, different locale, back in Phoenixville, back where there's a lot more Pokemon, and a good amount, decent amount more Pokestops than what I was dealing with up at my mom's place. However, we will be back up there next month. Hopefully we can get down to Scranton, which is pretty much the almost like the Philadelphia of the Northeast part of the state. However, definitely not as big. Still quite a bit of downtown activity though. So if we can get lucky and get down there, we're gonna do quite a bit of stuff. So don't be surprised if we have a lot. But for the next approximately a month, we're gonna be doing a lot more. Gonna be doing a lot of coverage this week. Definitely gonna be a Stardust grind, because right now, because of the Global Catch Challenge that happened over the past week, where we did reach the 3 billion Pokemon, so which unlocked Farfetch'd up until 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night, which is Monday the 27th, at least Eastern Standard Time. Then we're still gonna have the other bonuses, the double XP, the double Stardust, the 6-hour lures, which we're gonna do that tomorrow. I'm just gonna lure here, because where I'm at, it's a Pokestop. If I actually showed you the actual tomorrow, you'll notice the game launcher, Hartwick House, where I'm residing, is a Pokestop. So I get the perk of having a Pokestop, at least here, the entire time that I'm at least sitting here and just chilling. That's a perk. Plus, anytime I open up the app and I just look on the nearby, I have quite a few gyms. I have, I think, 5 gyms on my nearby. So I can see quite a bit, because I'm right next to a college campus. So and I'm next to a park. So multiple advantages, which I'll delve into more as the videos keep on going. But at the same token, ooh, drowsy. I'm actually playing right now. Gonna catch this drowsy. I've gotten 4 Farfetch'd. I have 3. For those of you who don't know, I actually play with a few different accounts. Each one different address, email address, and each one different level, and all legitimate, because I do not cheat in any sort of way. I usually with raids, I use all 3 to boost numbers, which is pretty beneficial. Multiple people do have multiple accounts, so it's not like it's a relatively new thing. So, as you can maybe see, it's not as clear. Let me see if I can. It's definitely not clear here. When I get this when I start with the actual streaming with this, then I'll actually get some more on for you regarding this. But I was showing you where I am, and then the 3 of the gyms, and then I would probably pan over and show you the other 2 that I can actually see. So like I said, a total of 5 gyms in my view, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, not including gyms, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Pokestops. So a total of 18 Pokestops or gyms within my vantage point right now. But that's not what I'm actually gonna talk. What I'm covering right now. The main thing I'm covering is all the different things that we're gonna be doing. First off, I know I said some stuff in the intro video, but really a lot of what I'm gonna be covering is how the scene is in the suburban and rural area compared to the city. Like, most of the Pokemon trainers, I love them. Love them dearly. Big help to the Pokemon Go community and also the gaming community and us seeing that on YouTube. However, we have more than just major cities, which a lot of people overlook. We have suburban and rural communities where a lot of Pokemon players come from. Because it's like, hey, I want something to do, so I'm gonna play. So I've just communicated with one of the heads of the Discord I'm a part of, which I did mention in my previous video. Hopefully to gain interest from them and to have them connected with me on this journey that I'm going to try to take you guys through regarding suburban and rural play of Pokemon Go. Because as much as we get a vast amount of spawns and a vast amount of play in the cities because of all the Pokestops and the opportunities, rural play is sometimes hindered. Like, I've noticed via comments in chat, live streams, that some people have difficulty because not many people play, probably because there's not much around. And I understand that. So I'm trying to hopefully bring that perspective, bring that culture, see how you can get people involved, get people together to do something. Like, for instance, a small town, nothing around. But, there's a few Pokestops and a few gyms nearby. I know when I was getting ready, on the way, when my mom was driving me down to get the bus to come back down, I saw in the Dunmore area, a little smaller town outside Scranton, there were quite a few Pokestops in the couple cemeteries and a couple gyms. So I'm like, what if there was like a raid train or just a Pokemon playing train in that area primarily? So that way, like one Saturday or something, because not many people will play if there's nothing around. Like, I noticed throughout the Discord I'm a part of that not much activity goes on lately anymore, and with the rating and that. And that's even in regards to legendaries. It's not limited to the level 3s or level 4s. It's involving the legendary birds and the beasts. Like, you get a vast majority out like the first day or two, and then people don't care about helping others out, they're like, oh, I got my 1, I got my 2, whatever. But they're not focused on coming out and helping others who may not have gotten a shot at 1. And it hinders the community, it hinders the progress of the community. And that's what I actually discussed this with Pokemon Master Holly. I'll reference her a lot because she's the YouTuber that's really the closest to me within the area. Like, I might possibly pop down to Philadelphia to try to hopefully maybe catch up with her and do a little bit of play together, and kind of be like, it being a refresher for me, because I want to get some ideas, get some options as to what I can bring to you guys. Because I know I'm just starting out with this content creating, so I want to be as involved with this as much as I can without tiring myself out. Like, and there's other people who, like Pokemon Master Holly, and Mystic 7, and Trainer Tips, and Reversal, and all these prominent Pokemon Go YouTubers who do this, and they don't have to worry about really having a full-time job. Me, I work at 5 a.m. I get done at 1:30. I come back, I change. I usually just veg out. But if I have my college peeps who we have a Facebook, and it's like, hey, there's a legendary raid going on at one of the gyms, or a level 4 raid going on. So I'll go out and help them out. When you have 3 accounts, you kind of can do that. So it's like, you want to be, it's being a part of the community. And being around a college town, college scene, it kind of helps that. Because the college I'm a part of, very small college, very tight-knit community. So being in touch with them is a huge blessing. Not only to me, but to them as well. And it's also a blessing to the people, the outside people, the people who realize, hey, there's connections between the two, the community, the outside community, and the college community. Primarily me, but because I'm the one who kind of coordinates between two. I'm bouncing between Facebook and Discord, trying to be like, hey, we need people. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. It's partly because I want to show the community that is inspired in our suburban area, but also trying to give you update. I want to try to be as informed as our prominent YouTubers, or give you as much information as the prominent YouTubers give, with the updates. Like, I know there's Reversal did a video about the latest update. He's got the Android pack that in a beta form. I know that's probably not going to come out until either later this week or next week, because we're just getting into December coming up here this Friday. And all these bonuses right now that I mentioned earlier, double XP, double Stardust, 6-hour lures, and these increased spawns are happening all the way through the 1st. So they're probably not going to do any major update until after this travel event is fully complete. Because granted, the Global Catch Challenge happened from this past Monday the 20th till today, even though we all got it done on Saturday, which allowed us to have Farfetch'd here globally, and also Kangaskhan in East Asia. So that's where and that's lasting until Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got less than 24 hours for Farfetch'd. So catch as many as you can. Hopefully better IVs than what I've been getting. But you want to have opportunities to have community. I could go biblically and whatnot because I'm a devout Christian. I'm actually a minister. But this isn't the video for me to do that. That's probably in one of my other videos on another channel. If you want me to do something along those lines, feel free. Because I don't mind sharing my beliefs. But I'm not going to force them on you. Or if you want to know my beliefs personally, just come up to me. So, I want you guys to know, though, that Pokemon Go is a community game where we're able to see the world using Pokemon. Now, I think our Pokemon Go gaming community has lost true sight of that, and we need to get that back. I mean, in the cities, you see people out all the time, but here in the the suburban areas, they just play. You don't see that, and I think it started out great, but it's kind of been lackluster since. So I hope that we can get that back. But that's actually going to be all and I'm going to say about that. Think I've covered pretty much everything that I planned on covering. Again, we got a lot coming up on this channel. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be primarily doing, just going with a 6-hour lure. Gonna live stream, probably off of my Valor, my one account. I'm gonna have my Valor account live stream, but I'll be playing on all three because I do have a lure with a 6-hour lure. Why waste it on just one account? So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow on the 27th, and then probably the following day, I gotta look at my calendar just to be sure what I want to do. But my next video afterward, I'm gonna be doing a Stardust grind. Like, I'll be probably having another lure up, probably incense, or I might even just be walking around the park the entire time. I just gotta remember to make sure I have my charger with me. And I'm just gonna go around, doing a Stardust grind. Like, my one account doesn't really need it. I have over 700,000 almost 800,000 Stardust on that one account. But the other two, they're kind of straggling. My two main accounts, my Instinct and my Valor. My Mystic has the excessive amount because it's on a tablet right now that lags to high heaven. And I have difficulty with that. So
usually if I do anything with powering up on that account, I'll sign out of one account onto the other and into that account, so that way I can do it a lot more efficiently. But usually I haven't been really powering up too much. So if you guys have advice about powering up, about which ones to power up, the only ones I've really powered up are like my 100% IVs. Other than that, I haven't really done much powering up, unless it's like raid boss, like raid counters, like Machamps, definitely. I've done them. I forget what other ones I might have done. But Machamp is definitely the one that I've tried to power up every so often. Most cases, it's been the 100 percenters that I have been doing. So if you got any advice, I haven't really checked out any of the trainer tip videos regarding that or anything else. But if you guys have any advice, please leave them in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate it. If there's any other things you want to see on the channel, please let me know. I'd greatly appreciate any comments that you have, or any advice you'd give, because anything to help a new creator is greatly appreciated, because a lot of people don't realize how important it is to have influencers. Some people don't realize that, but I do, because I've gone through 7 years of one channel, and I've had the different influences, but I haven't had a stable audience. I haven't had a stable show for a while, because life. But I'm trying to get into a different frame of reference, a different mindset with regards to content creating. So eventually we'll have different graphics and whatnot, but right now it's just clear, clean cut, except for facial hair, because I like to keep a little bit. I want to give you guys opportunities to be a part, have a lot of fun with this, but also at the same time make it beneficial. Fun and beneficial. That's what I want to make this. And if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them. Definitely a big help in any way, shape, or form. So thank you for watching tonight's video. I know sometimes I can be wordy, but sometimes just trying to get everything out and knowing what I'm saying, because a lot of times newscasts are scripted, and which is my previous thing. But now it's just me talking to you, heart to heart, and about a game that we all love. And I want to make this a quality experience. And hopefully you will continue to join me in this, and it be, like I said, fun and beneficial. Fun, making it more fun for you to play, more fun for you to interact, and also beneficial for your gameplay, because I know how important it is to keep informed, updated, and all that jazz with the game, because I know the game can get a little nerve-wracking, to say the least, especially because Niantic doesn't always do what we may want them to do. But they're starting to come around and realize, hey, we need to inform people about different things, like EX raid battles. I'm going to talk about more with that. I'm going to talk a lot about different things that are going on within within the Pokemon Go community, with different items and different things going on within our community. The EX raids, updates, definitely, because Gen 3 has been promised for, kind of alluded to or promised for coming soon. We kind of had the sneak peek at Halloween with the Ghost, with Duskull, Dusclops, Bannet, Shuppet, and also Sableye. We had those 5 for the Gen 3, and we're going to be having more coming out. So I did see something about where the regionals, where Love Disc is going to be regionally, and one other one, Tropius, I believe. I did see that for a regional area. Unfortunately, not here. Primarily the tropics. So those of you who are getting Corsola, you guys will probably see those 2 as well, or at least one of them. I can't remember the because I think Tropius is the tropics, and Love Disc, I forget where that's going to be. I did see it, but I can't remember offhand. Because I was looking at some regional Pokemon stuff the other night, and I can't remember. But anywho, would love to have you at any point of time. I know there's still a couple Gen 2s we haven't seen yet, so keep your eyes peeled. We will be bringing you hopefully more updates, more info, and also gameplay. You'll be seeing some gameplay as I do some of these streams. So thank you for tuning in once again. And I want to say thank you. And also, please click subscribe. Click subscribe. Tune in whenever. And enjoy some of these streams. Alright? Thanks. Peace. Love. I'll see you guys next time.